It's so hard for me to make these videos. They're so depressing, but it's really important, I think, to document my health journey and my progress, or lack thereof. Yeah, I think I'm making progress. Life is not always glamorous. I guess this is me just publicly declaring and acknowledging that life is not perfect, and it's okay to show vulnerability. It is about 10:30 in the morning, and it's taken me hours to get going. I kind of had a mini episode this morning. I blacked out, and it was like I was feeling like I was gonna have a seizure. Pretty sure I did not. Matt came in and kind of helped me. I remember being very nauseous and just like running to the bedroom and laying down. I didn't want to make myself more sick. I kind of had like a vertigo feeling, so I thought the best thing at that time would be to lay down, so that's what I did. And that really helped a lot. So after that, Matt heated up yesterday's coffee. I took my medication. That helped a lot as well. I have been staying consistent with my medication. I have to edit another video, and I have to actually get one out for you guys today. I needed this. I needed to turn on the camera so that I could stay accountable. I want to start showing you more of my life. I know I look really crazy right now. I received a confirmed diagnosis, and I took the news very well. I am taking the news very well. This is my health journey, and it's important to document what I'm going through. The part that I'm struggling with now that we have the diagnosis is the closure of receiving the diagnosis and now having to move forward into the next season. What I mean by that is now we have to start focusing on how to treat it. That's a huge journey within itself. It's taken months and years to even get to this point. So it's taken so long. It's taken months to get to this point right here, just to receive the diagnosis. That's great. That's awesome. I want to rest in that. I just want to embrace it for a minute. I want to start understanding it before I have to move into the next phase of how to treat it. I realize that I can't do that. I need to figure out how to treat this thing right away. This is a really informal video, so I don't want to really get into the diagnosis right now because there is a lot to go over, and that's a lot to lay on you guys. By the grace of God, this is something that I can manage. I can learn new ways to cope and manage, to have better skills. I can learn life skills to have a better life overall for myself and for my family. So this is really a great thing. But again, it's just jumping into that next process. I'm gonna cry because my outcry to God, my prayers, everything that I prayed for in 2016 was, God, who am I? What is my identity? Why do I do what I do? Why do I live a certain way? Why do I feel certain things? Why am I different than other people? And it is incredible because I received that closure a month before my 30th birthday, and that is awesome. It's just, this morning was, I was fine yesterday with receiving the diagnosis. Everything was fine. The evening was fine. I really don't understand why this morning out of nowhere I felt like an onset. But it's really cool because now that the doctors have refined the process and all of them are working together and they're trying to do their best to come up with the best treatment plan, it's really encouraging. They're going to take a closer look at my medication and they're going to narrow it down to exactly what medication that I need to be on. You know, I will be very brutally honest with you guys that I have had a fear of taking medication. Even the medication that I'm on, I had a huge hesitation. I need to make sure that I function as best as possible so that I can be the best mom and wife that I can be. And how do I know who I'm gonna be or how I'm gonna act under medication? So I have been very hesitant to just go pursue different treatment plans and pursue different medications. I want to make sure that I'm doing this as accurately as possible so that I'm not further damaging my health and my overall well-being, because that can actually worsen my mental health overall. It's really great knowing that I have a pretty supportive medical team. They're looking at this at every single angle, and they're really narrowing down all of the details, who's taking this seriously as I am, to make sure that I can have a normal life. I'm just trying to have a normal life as possible so that my kids and that my legacy can have an awesome life as well. I want to do my best and my part to be a good mentor and a good friend to my family and to my kids, because if I go untreated, that affects them, and that affects their life. That affects them all the way into their adulthood, and overall that affects my legacy. And I know that I am taking that to the extreme. It's very important for me at this point to continue to pursue my health journey and put my comfort needs on the back burner for the sake of my friends and family. They're the ones that have to live with me, and you know, how fair would it be for me to be more comfortable than them when... Here I go on a tangent again. I'm just saying, you know, this video may or may not make sense. I just needed to get some things off my chest. When I'm having moments where I don't want to work or I don't want to do things, I want to make sure that it's okay that I can continue to pick up this camera and that it's not a bother to you guys. First of all, this is really hard for me to come on and just put my life on the internet. It's really encouraging to know that I can come on and just vent to you guys and have friends who are going through the same things who can relate, and we can encourage each other and build each other up. If you choose to continue to watch my videos and dive into this world, I just hope you know that I live a fully unapologetic life. I've had to explain this before, that in a way it is compartmentalizing. I come on YouTube and I fully vent my life to you guys, or at least I'm trying to do that a little bit more so that I don't fall back into my old habits. But honestly, you guys, I have no idea where I was just at. My ears are ringing. There's like this insane ringing. My head is on fire. You guys have heard this all before. From the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much that I can come on here and vent to you guys and talk to you, and that there is a supportive community who's choosing to come into my world and relate to me on this weird level. I know that this video was just filled with a bunch of ramblings, and for that I apologize. My brain is just kind of on a whole different level this morning. I will have a confirmed diagnosis video coming very soon. It's not hard for me to film that video, it's just hard for me to make time for that video, because I just gotta make time for the video. Thank you guys so much for just hanging out with me today. I've got somebody coming over at 4 o'clock, so I have got to get this house clean. That's a vacuum cleaner right there. That's my hair dryer. That's Matt's chair. Giant shoe rack. That is everything on my agenda today. You know, I know it doesn't make sense. I could just flip on the camera and do a clean with me video, but that is where I'm not comfortable yet. You know, we're still getting to know each other, so today I've got too much going on. If you are curious about my world and what I live with on a daily basis, I invite you to hit that subscribe button, join this crazy family of terahrizers, and follow me on my YouTube journey. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me today, letting me get this all off my chest, and I will see you in my next video.